Hello everyone, my name is Brother BB Julius and this is the Music Ministry Crew. Today we want to talk about some selection techniques for praise leaders in our local church assemblies. Without wasting much of our time, shall we move on? The introduction. One of those factors that usually contributes to the productiveness of every singing section in church services is the ability of the lead vocal to know the right song to sing per time. What do we mean by productiveness of a singing section? That is a kind of singing section that fulfill purpose. And in this regard, we are talking about praise section. It means a praise section that fulfills purpose. And what are the purposes of a praise section? Number one, to bring down the presence of God to the service, to bring the spirit of joy into the heart of the people, to prepare the heart of the people, to connect the heart of the people unto God. So many purposes, so many reasons, So in other words, a praise section that will be productive is the type that we connect the heart of the people unto God, is the type that we fill the people's heart with the joy of the Lord, is the type that we prepare the heart of the people. But one of the factors that will make that to happen is for a praise leader or a lead vocal to know what to sing per time. There are basic factors that a praise leader needs to consider when selecting songs for a praise section, and those factors are what we want to talk about in this video. The first techniques we are looking into is the local language of the congregation. It is good to sing in diverse languages, but it is better to sing mostly in the language that the congregation understands. It is good to sing a diverse language, foreign languages, but it is better to sing mostly in the language that the congregation understands. You will help the congregation a lot, one, to understand the song, to relate with the song, then to participate in the session. When they don't understand the language of the song, you will see them, some, especially the elderly one, they will just be watching you. They will just be looking at you. At times you will see there's only the choir and the praise leader that will just be participating, that will be singing, dancing. And members, the congregation, they will just be watching because they don't understand what you are singing. So that is why it is good to sing in the language that the congregation understands. If you have mixed congregation, then you sing in mixed language of the congregation, and you will see that they will participate fully. The second technique is the local songs of the congregation. The first one we talk about the local language. Now we are on the local songs of the congregation. It is good to sing foreign songs, but it is better to sing mostly the local songs that the congregation knows very well. Not just know very well, the one that they even understand very well. Foreign songs, they are very, very good. I'm not saying it is bad to sing foreign songs in our local assembly. It is good, but it is much more better to sing the songs that our congregation understand, especially their local songs. Their local songs, it will help them a lot. It will boost their faith. It will help them to relate, to understand the session very well. And in a situation whereby we are having mixed multitude, it means we are to sing in mixed songs also with different languages of the people. So they will be able to, every language will be properly carried along. So you will help all the congregation, you will help them to participate fully in that particular praise section. The third technique is the various age group. There are always mixed age group in all churches, such as the youth age group, the adult age group, and the aged age group. This is a constant factor in our local church assembly. Everywhere you will see different age group. You will see the elderly one, you will see the youth, you will see the children, you will see the adults. The method of handling each age group is different from one another. The way you handle the youth in terms of praise is different from the way you will handle the aged one, elderly one. You see, the youth, they are very agile. They can dance, they can run up and down, they can jump, but the elderly one may not be able to do that. So when you are selecting song, as you are looking into the youth, so also consider the elderly one as well. you consider the adults. So you will not focus on one particular age group, especially the youths, and forget the other ones. No, you carry everyone along. So as it is getting hot at times, you make it cool so that you can accommodate the aged one as well. A praise leader should be able to carry each age group along during praise section. It must be balanced. The fourth technique is the song and beat progression. I think we're going to a technical aspect of it. Select songs that falls into same beat progression. As a praise leader, when you are selecting song for a particular praise section, maybe opening praise section and all that, you consider the progressions, the beat progression of the songs. The song should fall into same beat, and that progression must be growing. It must start from small, from cool, and now be growing progressively, transitionally. And if there must be changes in beat progression, it must be intentional and not accidental. If there will be any changes, definitely there will be, because the way you start, where you are not expected to end it the same way, it must have gained some energy, it must have gained some tempo. But that should be something that you have predetermined. There shouldn't be a kind of accidental change in beat. There are times that people commit mistakes, that they will select something that will off the beat completely, that the whole congregation they will know. Even beat, everything will just scatter for like 1 minute, 2 minutes, they will not start all over again. That one is very, very bad. A praise session should be progressive, transitional, and buildings as it is moving forward. That is the best way. A praise session, it must be progressive. That is something that is moving forward, growing. Not that it's going forward, coming backward again. It's going forward. Then transitional, that is from one song growing into another song. One song moving forward to another song. Not that one song is taking another song backward. No. And building as it's moving forward. As praise session is moving forward, it will be growing. The energy will be growing. At times the tempo might even be increasing gradually. It must be growing. The fifth technique is your instruments and the instrumentalist capacity. When selecting songs, always consider the instruments available in your assembly. There are songs that need certain accompaniment, and if it is not made available, the singing may not really flow well. We are talking of the instrument that is available in your local assembly. When selecting song, you look into the kind of instrument you have. There are assemblies that have keyboard, they have guitar, they have drum set. There are some they have maybe just the traditional drums alone. So depending on the kind of instrument that you have, select your song so that there are certain accompaniment that each instrument can provide, and you will select the songs that you have instrument for, that is, that your instrument can really accompany. If you select songs that your instrument cannot provide the proper accompaniment for, you will not even enjoy the flow, you will not enjoy it. And the second aspect of it is the capacity of your instrumentalist. Don't select songs that will give them trouble, that will be difficult for them to play, the kind that will not be interrupting the flow of the singing section. So don't select songs that your instrumental will find difficult to play. The sixth technique is easy to sing and not too technical. Select songs that are in the singing capacity of your congregation. Don't select songs that are too technical for them, especially when it is foreign songs. In this aspect, we are talking of songs that are easy to sing for your congregation. When selecting songs, select the song that they can easily sing, not the one that will be too technical for them or that will require too much skill. You select songs that will be easy for them to sing. When a congregation doesn't know a song, it will be very difficult for them to participate in that singing session. Exactly. You'll be giving them, you are taking them out of the section. So let's consider the congregation when selecting our songs. The seventh technique is the capacity of the praise leader. When selecting songs, always consider your potentials in terms of capacity to maintain vocal range, vocal ability, and so on. The other one we talk about the capacity of the congregation. Now we are talking about the capacity of the praise leader. When selecting song, look into your own capacity too. What can you carry? What is the capacity of your voice? Don't select songs that will affect your voice. Don't select songs that will affect your vocal range. Don't select songs that will affect your ability to carry the congregation along. Select songs that will allow you to maintain your own personal range. As a praise leader, you should not select a song that you don't know very well, thinking that the backup team will assist you to sing it very well. It is a bad habit for a praise leader to be selecting songs that he or she don't even know to the end. They will sing it to a certain extent and they will quench, and the backup team will now take it up. It is a bad idea. The 8 techniques, the musical ability of the choir. The ability of the choir to sing determines what the outcome will be. Your choir can never perform better than the capacity that they have. They can perform in the range of their capacity. So that is why it is always good for choir to work upon their capacity time to time, engage themselves with training. Because now we said choir musical ability include voice blending. Voice blending means that even though we have so many members in a choir, all the voices will blend together and you will have just only one. That is when you have become a choir. If the voices are not blending to become one, it means you have not had a choir yet. You are still working towards it. And another musical ability to talk of vocal techniques and so on. So as a choir, we need to be working upon ourselves so that we help our productivity. Then as a praise leader, don't select any song that the choir don't know, because how will you enjoy a proper backup? It will surely show. You will be left alone, singing the song alone. So this is the end of this video. We believe that we've been able to learn 1 or 2 things, and we appreciate. Thanks for watching. Remain blessed in Jesus' name.